Habitants de la Terre, bonjour, bonsoir, ohayo gozaimasu, bienvenue, ici Bruce Livre aux manettes et on se retrouve au dojo pour une nouvelle chronique de vampires de Mascarade, Bloodlines 2. Ça va découper des gueules. Bien, chers amis, alors on se retrouve, une fois n'est pas coutume, après un petit morceau de off, puisque dans cette nouvelle chronique, la dernière fois qu'on s'est retrouvé, eh bien, vous vous souvenez, j'avais proposé du coup à Safia de lui rendre service et d'aller sauver ses servants. Et effectivement, on s'était laissé dans la bibliothèque de Mrs. Thorne. Et là, on se retrouve sur un toit enneigé, et c'est pas pour me déplaire. Qu'est-ce qui a changé dans cette petite session off? Eh bien, tout simplement, je vous le dis, pour que ce soit totalement transparent, on a débloqué donc le premier pouvoir de Ventru, tout simplement. Et on a aussi débloqué pas mal de tenues, et on a fait le plein de résonance pour pouvoir ensuite dépenser des points. Je vous montre tout ça. Alors, donc, vous l'avez vu, qui dit déblocage de pouvoir, même si on ne les a pas achetés avec des points de compétence encore, dit nouvelle tenue à chaque fois débloquée. Donc ça c'est plutôt cool, et ce qui me fait dire, vous l'avez vu, qu'on peut se fringuer maintenant avec bien plus de trucs. Et on a choisi une tenue ventrue qui s'appelle le prince et qui est plutôt stylax. Donc ça c'est la bonne nouvelle. Comme je vous le disais, on a fait du coup le plein de résonance. On a parcouru toute la ville en faisant un peu de la chasse à l'homme, comme qui dirait à vue. Et on a fait un stock de résonance sanguine, de résonance colérique et de résonance mélancolique, ce qui fait qu'on a pu débloquer, mais pas acheter, parce que ça je voulais le faire avec vous, une grande partie des pouvoirs de certaines disciplines. Vous avez vu qu'on a du coup débloqué l'entièreté de l'arsenal des Trémérés parce que ça va m'intéresser, et qu'on a débloqué également l'entièreté de l'arsenal des Ventreux parce que ça va m'intéresser. Et je me suis pas attardé sur les autres choses qu'on débloquera bien sûr ultérieurement. Je n'ai pas fait plus, mais je n'ai pas non plus fait moins. Vous l'avez vu également, et c'est ce qui nous intéressait là-bas, parce qu'on s'est rendu compte lors de la dernière chronique que en fait on ne pouvait pas mélanger des niveaux de pouvoir. Donc on ne pouvait avoir que un pouvoir de niveau 1, un pouvoir de niveau 2, un pouvoir de niveau 3 et un pouvoir de niveau 4. Donc là, pour remplacer Aperçu du néant, qui était la compétence que j'utilisais le moins, il fallait impérativement que j'ai une compétence du coup de niveau 3. Donc c'est pour ça que j'ai aussi préalablement débloqué mémoire brouillée, et surtout chaudron de sang, que je pense j'utiliserai plus facilement. Maintenant, sourdine pourrait être utile, et appel pourrait également être utile. Mais je pense que dans un pouvoir, sur l'ensemble des pouvoirs de niveau 3 qui sont disponibles, à mon avis, chaudron de sang sera peut-être le plus intéressant. Donc voilà, c'est à tester. En tout cas, vous l'avez vu, pour l'instant on ne les a pas utilisés en jeu. Et d'ailleurs, Terminal Décret, le premier pouvoir de Ventru qu'on a développé, le décret final, eh bien je l'ai utilisé d'ailleurs pour tout et pour tout pendant cette session off une seule fois, puisque je me suis un petit peu bastonné avec des anards qui étaient sur le toit. Et pour le reste, je vous laisse la primeur, bien entendu. Voilà. Alors, je ne peux pas faire moins, je ne peux pas faire mieux, mais en tout cas, ce qui est sûr, c'est qu'on se retrouve directement après ce petit disclaimer et sur cette petite phase de off, directement dans l'action. Donc, on va essayer de faire le ménage dans ce groupe anarque qui retient les ghouls de Safia en otage.
Creeps. It's all that blood magic stuff. Don't get me started. Pyramid thing. Gone. Let's just keep it secret struck. Then kill it?
Voilà, vous comprenez maintenant pourquoi je voulais débloquer ce pouvoir. Parce que dans notre gameplay, qui est plutôt un gameplay à distance, avec des attaques discrètes, souvent d'ailleurs des attaques en traître, eh bien Terminal Décret est peut-être plus intéressant que les bras de néant, parce qu'en fait les bras de néant ne me permettent pas de tuer tout de suite mon adversaire. Alors que là, vous voyez, je suis tout en haut de l'immeuble et je peux rentrer dans la tête de mon ennemi et le dézinguer tout simplement en lui ordonnant de se tuer. Voilà, c'est comme ça que ça fonctionne avec le pouvoir de la présence chez les ventrus, et c'est d'ailleurs beaucoup pour ça que, comme je vous l'ai dit, notamment dans Bloodlines 1 et dans le JDR papier, j'ai beaucoup joué ventru parce que j'adore ces petits pouvoirs là. Voilà, on va continuer.
Shit, where are you? Just keep it down.
That's what I thought.
Remember, these aren't Katsumi's anarchs. They want to fight. Mascarade be damned. Careful.
I need to wash my hands now.
Let's just get this dirty ghoul out of here.
The Tremere ones give me the creeps.
It's all that blood magic stuff. Don't get me started on it.
Pyramid thing.
Do not waste my time. Oh, shit.
Let's show 'em what the Anarch can do.
No one better mess with us tonight.
Someone's here.
I'm gonna fuck you up so bad.
Just keep it together.
Shit, where are you? What was that?
The hell?
Damn it! Damn it! Over here! Shut up!
Let's get
Et voilà, ni vu, ni connu, enfin presque. Un petit groupe d'anarches liquidé assez facilement. Alors vous voyez que c'est aussi intéressant d'avoir décret final pour un ventru. Pourquoi? Et pour un type de gameplay que moi j'utilise, pour deux raisons. Vous l'avez vu, donc déjà c'est pratique à distance, mais vous avez vu également maintenant la deuxième raison, c'est que même contre les ennemis puissants, ça ne les tue pas, ça les paralyse, et par contre surtout ça fait tomber leurs armes. Donc là typiquement, le gars avait un gros peupon qui était extrêmement dangereux pour moi, sachant que je ne suis vraiment pas très résistant en frontal avec des fusils à pompe, mais comme la majorité des vampires, même des anciens vampires d'ailleurs. Et donc du coup, c'était un peu risqué de l'affronter frontalement, voire c'était suicidaire. L'avantage avec cette discipline-là, c'est que du coup, ça me permet au moins de lui faire tomber son arme principale. Et après, il est un peu plus facile et un peu plus prenable. Et c'est vrai que c'est quand même beaucoup plus simple. Bon, on va aller libérer la première goule.
I'm just a research assistant. I am of no use to you.
Please, I beg.
You are free to go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Please, you must rescue the others. They dragged them away with talk of some anti-Camarilla plot in another city. They took them towards the subway station.
La station de métro, ok. Alors, là, je vois que peut-être il y a un truc à découvrir. Où est-ce que ça va? Ça m'a l'air...
Camarilla plot, huh?
Ouais,
Sounds like a lot of effort to drag them off like that.
ouais. Je suis bien d'accord, mon cher Fabien. Alors, est-ce que c'est là? Il y a peut-être une marque qu'on n'a pas vue. Avant de s'en aller, hein, autant qu'à faire. S'il y a un truc qui tourne dans le coin et qu'on peut utiliser. Ou une marque qu'on n'aurait pas vue. Alors, je vous rappelle le principe, hein, quand le cercle... quand le réticule, du coup, s'agrandit. C'est... intéressant parce que ça veut dire qu'il y a quelque chose à trouver. Alors. Là, je ne vois rien. Je ne vois... Ah, oui. Ça m'a l'air d'être là-haut, du coup. Alors, il y a forcément un truc, là. C'est sûr. Voilà. Je l'aperçois. Yes. En plus, je ne sais pas ce que c'était. Je sais pas si c'était une croix ou une marque. J'ai pas l'impression que c'était une marque. Mais c'est toujours bon à prendre. Autre chose, j'ai vu qu'il y avait un espèce d'objet caché ici. Donc on va aller le chercher. Voilà. Là, je pense qu'il y avait quelque chose. Et voilà, une petite potion de vie, ça va faire du bien. Ça, c'est toujours utile. Faut vraiment pas le négliger. Et j'ai l'impression qu'en plus, c'est pas fini. Ah, voilà. Et cerise sur le gâteau, une petite marque du nomade. Donc, que demande le peuple? Un peu plus de vie, une petite potion, et on est reparti comme en 40. Alors, on va essayer de voguer de toit en toit, vu que on est déjà en hauteur, et qu'en plus c'est à 260 mètres.
Anything there? Better not be a rat. Shit! Help me! I was starting to think you wouldn't show. Let's go somewhere private. I wish I knew what it is about you, but I'll follow you anywhere. I hope you're ready to rock my world, sexy.
Bon, vous l'avez vu, c'est des points gratuits, hein. Au départ, je pensais que c'était une marque ou un truc, et en fait, la piste que je suivais était celle d'une résonance sanguine. Donc on va pas se priver dans ces cas-là. Voilà, et on va arrêter de marcher bizarrement. On est presque arrivé. Ah oui, alors, la deuxième goule, là, je vais avoir un problème. Vous avez tout de suite compris pourquoi. C'est qu'on est quand même très très proche des mortels. Ils sont 1, 2, 3, 4. Donc ils sont quand même assez nombreux. Bon, après, j'ai toutes mes disciplines de chargé. Mais ça peut éventuellement mal tourner. Donc il va falloir que je fasse attention. Parce que si je déclenche, eux ils s'en foutent de la mascarade, mais moi si je déclenche une brèche, ça va être compliqué.
Oh, we got a body.
We got a guest. You ready to say hello?
Bon, là, ils sont tout à fait conscients qu'il y a quelque chose quelque part. Maintenant, ont-ils compris d'où ça venait et vont-ils comprendre d'où ça vient? Je ne sais pas. On va essayer de la jouer fine.
We're gonna find you!
They're here.
You need to feed. Looks to be another of their vans. How they got it here in this snow, well, that's the real mystery.
I was just processing an important sample. I'm on a deadline here. You must be nefarious. Do it quickly.
Do I still get to celebrate Christmas if they embrace me?
Vous avez compris que du coup, malheureusement, je suis obligé de tous les éliminer. Donc ça veut dire qu'il va falloir que je fasse attention. Ce serait dommage pour 3 ghouls de se retrouver en difficulté. Sachant que celui-là c'est peut-être un sang clair, mais je suis même pas sûr. Je pense compte tenu de son aura, mais sans certitude.
Anything there? Bet it was nothing. But still. Right? Nothing. Lovely waste of time.
Over there!
Bye.
Oh, we got a body.
We got it.
You should run.
Ready to say hello.
Hey, help me kill this fuck!
Do you understand that there is justice to be done?
You died for nothing!
Run. Now!
Looks to be another of their vans. How they got it here in this snow? Well, that's the real mystery.
Deadline here. You must be nefarious. Do it quickly. processing an important sample.
Little scaredy cat.
I'm on a deadline here.
Help me out. Oh, you can't be asking.
You must be doing it. Do it quickly. I really have no time for this. Do you understand that there is science to be done? This is inconvenient.
You're scary?
See what you fear.
Fuck!
Fuck me.
Let's rumble!
Bien. Eh ben écoutez, je crois qu'il en a perdu la tête. Hein? Qu'est-ce t'en dis? Qu'est-ce t'en dis? Voilà. Enfin... Bref. Allons essayer de délivrer la deuxième goule. C'est parti.
I'm on a deadline here.
Sophia sent me. It is over. You can go home.
She did? I knew she wouldn't forget us. Please accept her gratitude. You have found the others? We were separated.
I shall continue looking.
Thank you. They must be nearby.
Non mais attendez, Safia elle a combien de goules? Ah oui, 3, d'accord. Ok. Bon, ça veut dire qu'il y a encore de quoi... Encore de quoi un peu travailler. Alors.
Oh, fuck. Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
You aggravate Miss Sophia at your peril. This is most
You are Sophia's people, yes? You are safe now.
Oh, thank you ever so much for your assistance.
Now, I do like a touch of courtesy.
But please, my colleagues.
They are safe.
Oh, I cannot thank you enough. I must go. Miss Sophia will be frantic.
Bon bah écoutez, j'adore quand un plan se déroule sans
Are
accroc.
shaking down Sophia's researchers for intel on the court.
And taking them to New York.
New York has a heavy Tremere presence. The Chantry of the Five Boroughs. Figure they thought they'd make a quick buck. Reckon that's the lot. Sophia will let us know for certain. Best we head back to wake the dead.
Alors effectivement, la chanterie était... Enfin, il y a une chanterie à New York, mais elle n'est plus ce qu'elle était. Alors pour ceux qui ont suivi les événements de The Reckoning of New York, avec mon super accent français, en tout cas le dernier jeu qui clôture la trilogie Coteries of New York, eh bien, vous savez que Aislinn Studbridge, c'est-à-dire la régente de la fondation Trémérée de New York, s'est retrouvée en torpeur à cause du coup d'une attaque de la seconde inquisition et que du coup la chanterie là-bas c'est plus trop ce que c'était, mais il est vrai, c'est vrai qu'elle reste encore assez puissante, assez organisée. En tout cas ils ont l'air d'être beaucoup plus nombreux qu'à Seattle. On va se dépêcher un petit peu et nous on va aller rendre la quête. Ça ne peut que me faciliter la tâche. Je regarderai aussi si j'ai d'autres quêtes annexes à faire. De mémoire en off, je crois que j'avais fait une quête à la con, genre un truc d'un PNJ random, je ne sais plus, en tout cas. Rien qui méritait votre attention. Mais globalement, cela n'arrivera plus. La majorité des quêtes, nous les ferons ensemble, vous le savez.
Sheriff, you're back.
Do you not know your retainers walk free? Or does something else trouble you?
It's not that I'm not grateful. I am. It's just... When I spoke with them, I realized... Piotr, he was not with them.
Piotr?
My most dear... He had been with me for so long, and he was useful to me. Maria told me. When they took him, he died in the street to anarch enthusiasm. You couldn't have helped. But still.
You cared for him. That is unusual. I'm sorry. I know that is not much comfort.
I have never been good at loss. Will you stay with me? Talk to me? Distract me, perhaps?
You know much about me. It's only fair I should know of you.
Me? Oh, I'm nobody. I'm just an apprentice. It's been so long now. But the pyramid is gone, and Mrs. Thorne, she says she sees no point in advancing me. She also says I lack proper grace and decorum, so I study. And I try to help. And that's enough. Aside from that, I'm just Sophia. The most, that's all I've ever been.
How would you like to hear about the nomad? Something you won't have learned from dry histories.
Truly? Yes. Yes, of course. There's so much I've wanted to ask. I don't know where to begin. Perhaps, well, the start? Before there was the nomad, who were you?
I had become nobility, though not by birth. I learned what it took to be powerful, and to stay that way.
So your embrace, your sire, forgive me, the histories, I never quite learned. Would I know of them?
If I spoke the name, yes. I do believe you would know it.
I see. One more thing. I always wondered. The records say you left Constantinople in 1633, but that was the year of the Chibali fire, which burned a fifth of the city. It's said the kindred, they...
Roasted in their havens. Yes. I still recall the smell.
You know, it happened here too once. A great fire. The same smell of... Never mind.
That great fire in Seattle. What more can you tell me of it?
1889. Started by an overturned glue pot. If you believe the records. But I've always thought it interesting. So much was destroyed that day, yet not a single life was lost. No mortal life, at least. But so many rats. Lucky for us that Lou was there.
Lou and Prince Rion. Tell me more of them.
I'm not sure. I mean, I've already... How do I say this? I think Ryong could make a good prince. I mean, she is a good prince. And Lou is basically a hermit. But if I didn't know better, and if I have your confidence, I'd say that Ryong would be prince in name alone. I wish it weren't the case, but here we are.
Did you have many dealings with Prince Campbell?
Of course. He ruled for decades. Not so much directly. I mean, I didn't know him. He liked to think he was in charge, that things were his way. But this city never really changes. Here, it is always lose will. It doesn't matter who holds the title. Tolly found Campbell, laid out in Pioneer Square, decapitated. We thought anarchs at first, but for the anarchs to destroy him, it makes no sense.
Can you tell me more of the Nosferatu, Tolly?
Tolly is just Tolly. Perhaps that makes me naive, but I trust him. He was Campbell's eyes and ears before he was Ryong's, dealing with, well, you know, secrets. I've known him for, 30 years now? And before that, well, he mentioned San Francisco once, in passing. Then he got quiet, like he never does, and I don't think he's mentioned it since.
It was pleasant to talk, but I must leave. But I will return. Until then, see what you can learn about this mark.
I will.
Bon, et bah écoutez.
It's always a shame when you lose an old hound, if you take my meaning. But she'll honor your agreement. If anything, she'll be hankering for distraction. Just give her time. You did all you could.
Je vois, mon cher Fabien. Alors vous avez vu que...
I reckon that's your sheriff duty scene too, and I can feel that old fireball lurking on the horizon.
Parfait.
So, in your own time, of course.
Mais oui, pas de problème. On va vérifier qu'on n'a plus de quête annexe en cours. Mais a priori, je pense qu'on a tout fait. C'est ce que je vous disais, soit en off, soit pas en off. Sachant que la grande majorité de ce que j'ai fait, je l'ai fait avec vous. C'est ce que je vous disais. Et que l'autre partie n'était pas vraiment très intéressante. Mais, je vous l'ai promis, je ne la ferai plus sans vous. Puisque vous êtes souvent nombreux à me réclamer davantage un playthrough qu'un let's play. Et à chaque fois qu'il y a une toute petite partie off où j'avance pour essayer de ne pas faire les choses trop lentement, eh bien vous vous plaignez. Donc on va respecter ce que vous voulez.
Hello again, dear. I trust you wiped your feet.
I would like some more of your help.
Certainly.
Bon alors vous avez vu, on a tout débloqué chez les Trébérés. On n'a pas grand chose à faire là-dessus. Par contre, ce qui était marrant, c'était en fonction de que ce soit Fletcher ou Mrs. Thorne, c'était marrant parce que chacun avait sa façon de me donner une espèce de petite quantité de sang pour que je puisse débloquer mes pouvoirs. Et par exemple, Mrs. Thorne, c'était dans un espèce de mélange thaumaturgique avec une tasse de thé. Et pour Fletcher, c'était dans un martini avec une olive. Enfin, c'était assez rigolo. On va voir si elle a une dernière course pour moi, mais je pense que, comme je vous disais, et comme vous l'avez entendu Fabien, tous nos devoirs sont remplis. On va pouvoir terminer cette journée. Enfin, cette nuit. Enfin, vous m'avez compris.
You have something for me to do?
Not tonight, but I will certainly need your help later on.
You have a pleasant night.
Alors certains d'entre vous sont vraiment intéressés par le lore de la V5 et pour vous faire court, parce qu'on ne pourra pas forcément le faire à chaque chronique, mais vous l'avez compris que dans la V5, les vampires sont autant des chasseurs que des chassés. Et c'est ça que je trouve par contre très bien, parce que je fais beaucoup de critiques à la V5, mais je ne ferai pas celle-là. Et c'est vrai que c'est assez chouette parce que tout simplement, on se rend compte que dans la V5, en fait, les mortels ont quand même, pour certains, commencé à prendre conscience de notre existence et ils ont commencé à s'organiser avec avec des façons de nous tuer. Et il y a donc ce qu'on appelle la seconde inquisition qui riposte vraiment très très fortement, qui a fait chuter Vienne, qui a fait chuter Londres. D'ailleurs, si vous ne connaissez pas la V5, il y a une excellente campagne qui s'appelle La Chute de Londres, que je vous conseille. Ils s'en sont pris à New York. En tout cas, ils s'en prennent à quasiment tous les bastions de la Camarilla. Et c'est vraiment ça qui a changé entre la V4 et la V5, je trouve, du JDR Vampire, de la Mascarade. C'est que dans la V4, on était plus Camarilla contre Sabbat, les anarques étaient un peu secondaires. Là, on est vraiment dans Camarilla contre la seconde inquisition, avec les anarques en toile de fond qui sont un peu plus présents, et vraiment le sabbat qui a été pour le moment complètement effacé du jeu. Donc c'est vraiment une situation géopolitique complètement différente de la version d'avant.
Well, it's an education to watch you work. You have a knack for treating folks the way they want to be treated. Some might call that buttering up, but I call it prudence. Social lubrication.
I mean what I say. There are kindred to be respected here.
Oh, I get it, I do. I think this town could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
Ah ouais, c'est bien, on peut faire le petit récap de la nuit, et c'est vrai qu'on n'a pas chômé, hein. Donc on est allé parler à Lou, on a sauvé les ghouls de Safia, on a réglé notre problème avec les anarques avec Kasumi, et on a fait une ou deux courses pour certains membres de la Camarilla qui m'ont permis de débloquer mes pouvoirs. Voilà, si je devais résumer ainsi, et on va voir comment lui, Fabien, en tire un enseignement.
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what shares here.
Lou Graham is distracted. Ill, perhaps.
Agreed. There's something there right enough. Although I've no notion as to what. But this does put meat on the bones of a mighty mystery. Why did Her Highness take a step back? I never did understand it. A prince giving power away? The rarest of things. Maybe this is the cause.
Alors comme je vous le disais, moi ma théorie c'est que du coup ce qui arrive dans la V5 ça s'appelle l'appel pour les anciens vampires. Je vous ai déjà expliqué ce que c'était que le concept de l'appel, donc je vous fais pas encore de nouveau cette explication là. Si ça vous intéresse de savoir ce qu'il en est, regardez ma vidéo précédente et là je vous explique tout.
I know a bit more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do? A little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble and has been for a while, seems to be steering the course for the best, and owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
I have met others like her in the past, capable of greatness should they desire it.
Maybe if the court wasn't looking to wipe her and her allies out, she might consider it.
Sophia is interesting, so attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
I find that she is a pleasant diversion. She digs up my older memories.
Hey, if it floats the USS Fire, then I won't pass comment, but some memories are maybe best kept buried.
Indeed. It is good to discuss these things, but it is time to rest.
Sleep well then, Fire. Let's hope for a day without dreams.
Well, hello there, buddy. I, did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine, a sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
Huh. That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
C'est bien mystérieux tout ça.
Trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
Ok, vous l'avez compris, on est de nouveau, vu qu'à chaque fois qu'on dort, on fait des rêves, et quand on rêve, en fait, on rêve du passé de Fabien, et donc on se retrouve à nouveau dans la peau du détective malcavien, et c'est toujours rigolo.
Now, you'll find I'm a caring sort when I've time to get up to speed. So why don't you settle down and tell me your problem, Miss,
Verona. It's just Verona. And calm right down. I find a goddamn death threat in my purse and this freaky looking sword thing. And you want me calm?
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, were there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, Detective. Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out.
Alors, voilà encore une de ces foutues croix épées. Alors, pour ne rien vous cacher, c'est vrai que ça m'a intrigué entre 2 sessions de jeu et je me suis demandé à quoi ça pouvait correspondre. Et j'ai ma petite idée là-dessus, donc pour moi, mais après il faut voir si le scénario le confirme, ça ressemblerait à une croix de Saint-Jacques, voilà, qui a été utilisée notamment par l'ordre de chevalerie de Santiago. Donc ça se passe à l'époque de la Reconquista espagnole, etc. Et la croix de Saint-Jacques, elle a une signification bien particulière. Donc on verra si le lore du jeu et principalement l'intrigue du jeu me donne raison, ou si c'est pas du tout ça. Et voilà, vous avez la réponse en 30 secondes. Croix de Saint-Jacques, une croix décorative en métal usé. Du coup, cette forme était parfois appelée croix de Saint-Jacques. Je l'avais vue dans les années 2020, lors de la mort de Pandora, d'accord ? Donc on n'est pas exactement au même moment que le précédent souvenir, mais aussi à l'époque présent à chaque fois sur une scène de crime. C'est ce qu'on se disait. Hein. Donc c'est intéressant. Mais c'est donc bien une croix de Saint-Jacques.
Now this was familiar.
Ah, c'est rigolo, j'ai l'impression qu'on va pouvoir faire parler les objets.
Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
Good quality paper, but I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the rebar killer.
No, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too. See if any old bones fall out. Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar, then?
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Alors là, j'adore les amis parce que on voit vraiment tout le mal vient dans sa folie la plus pure, c'est-à-dire que quand vous utilisez votre pouvoir pour faire parler les objets avec une espèce de psychokinésie, en fait, c'est Fabien qui double l'objet qui parle, en fait, comme si en fait Fabien se parlait à lui-même. Et à mon avis, ça doit être rigolo parce que quelqu'un qui regarderait peut-être un observateur extérieur verrait peut-être Fabien en train de se parler avec plusieurs voix différentes et se dirait il est complètement taré.
Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the rebar killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood.
The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona?
Vous voyez que les éléments commencent à se rapprocher, parce que je vous disais que la croix de Saint-Jacques a été utilisée par un ordre de chevalerie qui s'appelait l'ordre de Santiago, et donc je suis sûr que c'est un rapport, et que peut-être que le vampire qui est le tueur au fer à béton est un espèce d'immortel, qui est peut-être d'ailleurs un chevalier croisé de l'époque, j'en sais rien. En tout cas, il y a un truc.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course. The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur, but if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
Please, stay here. Make yourself comfortable. My colleagues might be a little unsanitary, but you can always trust a police officer. The trick, I find, is to figure out exactly how you can trust them. Trust them to take extended coffee breaks? Obviously. Trust them to lose paperwork? Naturally. Trust them to get irritated when you purloin their supply of paper clips to construct a vital scale model of a crime scene? Always. Anyway, you'll be safer here, within this magical circle of trust.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, Detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
Seattle PD. I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
How's it hanging, Harry?
So good, Fabio.
How is life through a bottle? Gotta say, I am jealous. Not a thing I've known for a long, long time. And contractually speaking, given my profession, I should be 3 whiskeys deep by now and looking for a pack of smokes.
My friend, life's a bowl of cherries. Sweet, sticky, full of color, and...
Spin me your philosophy there, Wilbur. Fabio? Philo?
And sometimes it's just the pits.
Ah, nice one. Hey, come closer for a moment.
And food for you, Fabio.
Well, thank you. You won't miss it. Keep it real, Neil.
Night, Mr. Bright.
Voilà, vous avez vu, j'ai été obligé d'aller faire un petit encas parce que sans ça, je n'avais pas la possibilité de débloquer la discipline en question pour pouvoir continuer d'activer ma psychokinésie. Donc là, j'ai pas eu le choix d'aller voir Monsieur Citron, puisque c'est comme ça que les gens le surnomment. Et on va retourner dans la pièce des dossiers.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files.
So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
Moi j'adore, hein. On est un malcavien qui est en train de parler à un placard. Et le classeur à tiroir s'appelle Philomena. C'est magnifique.
Got anything new on the ghost ferries?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently it's a prelude to the Second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one
already happened.
I guess he got something right. Anything that screams being Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. Any word on D.B. Cooper?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew. Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer?
Why, detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got?
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh.
I should get to it.
Come back when you can. I always need a good sorting.
Bon, cette fois-ci, je suis pas sûr que la piste va me mener à grand chose, mais on peut peut-être aller parler de nouveau à la Verona, je crois que c'est comme ça qu'elle s'appelle, pour essayer de l'interroger sur ce qu'on vient de découvrir.
You found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways. I'm leaving you now. Make sure not to be murdered when I get back. I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my...
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of.
Ok les amis, pour l'instant on est un détective sans piste, et donc on va être obligé de remonter un petit peu l'emploi du temps de Verona pour essayer de trouver des indices, parce que pour le moment, mis à part la croix de Saint-Jacques et quelques éléments qui sont suspicieux, il n'y a pas grand chose à se mettre sous la dent.
I do for the pride of the PD?
I was hoping you were in a talkative mood. It's about a girl.
Isn't it always? The young stay young, the old grow old, and somehow it always comes down to the heart.
She was here, so I'm told. Last night?
Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
I think there may be a hunter out there.
This girl Kindred?
No, but...
Then I don't see the problem.
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
Ok. Difficile de l'amadouer ce Bruja. À chaque fois que j'ai tenté, je me suis effectivement heurté à un mur. J'ai l'impression qu'il y a un deuxième personnage en bas. Ah bah tiens, une vieille connaissance, notre ami Benny.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I was wondering, you ever hear of the rebar killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the rebar killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because last time he was in Seattle, he wiped out several powerful kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell?
Yeah, this turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your bean Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll staple your lips shut.
I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
Verona said she'd been to the glacier. Verona remembered the Macomb bar, and I was sure they would remember her. Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so I figured I'd best follow. Verona remembered. Verona said she'd been...
From darkness and despair will come transfiguration. All is well. All is well.
Just a precious moment, if I might.
Resign yourself, Fabian. Let your cares flow from you. Worry is for another day.
Could you spare a drink before the end of the world?
It is in your touch. I realize what divinity might be.
Thank you, Miss Shelby. You just keep spreading the good word. I have other things to do.
Do not waste your life, Fabian. Count your blessings instead.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment, neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it. Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. I better be going. I need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day. The spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show. In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked. The Great and the Good of Old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement. That rag was best used to light fires, both literally and figuratively. The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. Verona.
Bon, on n'a pas trouvé grand chose au glacier et on va aller du coup au Macombar puisque c'est juste sur le chemin. Oui, oui, oui. Alors, par contre, la seule chose que je regrette, c'est que j'aurais aimé un petit peu plus de diversité concernant la carte lorsqu'on est Fabien, en fait. Parce que là, on n'a pas vraiment d'impression de saut dans le temps, alors que on devrait quand même en avoir une certaine par rapport à ce qu'on voit avec Fire et ce qu'on voit avec Fabien. C'est dommage, parce que du coup, ça casse un petit peu le côté rétrospective et espèce de rêve d'un souvenir passé, en fait. C'est juste dommage.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
So she never even made it through the door?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
Huh.
Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself.
Miracle, I don't freeze to death. Miracle, if I don't...
I own the place. Wish I had a bigger coat.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb, and not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
What is it this time? Ah, Fabian. Well?
We never really get the chance to talk.
You're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right away.
He's out. What do you need?
Benny said to speak directly to the prince.
And telling me is just as good as telling him, so speak your piece or get out of my office.
Tell him Santiago is in town.
Santiago. And will the prince know who that is?
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Santiago, pair of St. James's swords, keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Joyce. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. I'll be off.
I see.
Beer was cheap at the hole in the wall, and mortals did appreciate that.
Bien, je pense que c'est la dernière piste qu'on a, donc on aura essayé de tout explorer, et après il est très probable qu'on retourne au commissariat pour interroger Verona.
Having a cold one, maybe. Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. Man, that was a mess.
So what happened last night? Anything that stands out?
There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. Boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
Oh, je sens qu'après avoir parlé à un placard et à une feuille, cette fois-ci on va parler à un truc plus gros.
Good view of where Verona was sitting from here. So, tell me, Pockets, you see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, detective.
Moi j'adore. Le bar, la table de billard, pardon, elle s'appelle Bibi. C'est rigolo.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Oh, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
Whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of
steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta-potty. Our target came from a building site. But which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Westenra construction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
Someone had a good night. Unless they were playing hearts. Blip, bloop, bleep, bloop, plop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears.
got to clean this place. I headed down to the old Westerner Corps headquarters, a site plagued by construction woes and unsavory types.
Should have never left LA.
Hey there, Carla. Life treats you well, I hope?
Detective, your hurt is so deep, yet on you stumble. Maybe I can soothe it.
I won't deny that a little draft of your elixir would pep me up.
There, detective. There.
You are a tonic and no mistake. I appreciate you, Carla, but I need to be elsewhere.
Now, go out there and heal the city, detective.
I headed...
Jesus.
Alors, dernière piste, le chantier. Bon, il est très probable que je vous passe les petits... c'est pas vraiment des voyages rapides, mais vous avez vu qu'on peut marcher en utilisant nos pouvoirs vampiriques, c'est-à-dire en accéléré, sans que ça déclenche la mascarade avec Fabien. Donc allez savoir pourquoi, je pense que c'est une façon de gagner du temps. C'est dommage en fait. C'est dommage parce que on aime beaucoup voyager avec Fabien et je pense que ça manque un tout petit peu, justement qu'on ait peut-être une carte un peu plus interactive avec des choses différentes à faire et peut-être aussi peut-être des interactions qui nous inciteraient à rester en fait dans le souvenir de Fabien. Alors que pour le moment, c'est vrai qu'on a envie de clôturer à chaque fois ces petits bouts d'enquête sans vraiment rester à l'intérieur du souvenir pour profiter peut-être des choses qu'ils ont à offrir. C'est un peu, je dirais pas frustrant, mais en tout cas, c'est un petit peu ce qui pêche.
There was that same scent of concrete pockets I talked about. The place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul. A ghoul who didn't have access to a shower.
Ah, bah là je pense que je tiens une piste solide puisque l'espèce de ghoul qui traînait dans cet endroit de Clodo avait du coup une photographie de Verona trouvée dans l'abri. Donc forcément, ça veut dire que ce mec-là était suspect.
So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up.
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but, let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. How about emails? Anything in the email box?
You're not very confident on accessing my email box, are you, detective? It is the picture most like an envelope, just to the left of the little snake.
Just tell me, please. I'm not made of fingers.
When you finally get there, one message in all capital letters for a special purchase to improve the life of a male. That is all.
Ooh, a natty coat? Maybe a new hat?
Something like that.
Any text messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Once you have fumbled your way through the menus, there is one smez that has failed to send. It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred. Any pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
A significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down. Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Leaving that aside, detective, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David? She must not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
You alright there, fella?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh, dead. Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
Bad time to visit the scavengers.
Hey, old buddy. I'd like to buzz your chill just a little.
The traveler's on the road, detective. They'll be here soon.
Shall we commune, Guru? Share some wisdom?
I'm always happy for a communion.
Bon, on sait jamais.
You are always an inspiration. Always a pleasure, Guru.
Effectivement, on sait jamais. Je préfère recharger mon pouvoir à chaque fois. Ouais, merci. Donc, vous avez compris que c'est principalement pour pouvoir recharger à chaque fois mon pouvoir de psychokinésie afin que je puisse lire dans les objets.
this time. I'm busy.
Yeah, boss, you look real busy. I'll see you later.
Uh-huh.
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, Detective? You got something for me, right?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you?
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Bracing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results.
I had a question to ask Nico about Verona and her...
Some real creeps.
And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark.
Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses, junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes. That one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Huh. Now, what is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time, I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
Hope the Christmas trade picks up.
Have a good night, my friend.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
Bon, chers amis, maintenant j'ai l'impression qu'on a tout ce qu'il faut, donc on peut courir au commissariat pour essayer de confronter Verona, qui peut-être s'appelle Ravenna, on sait pas trop. On va voir. Allez, c'est parti.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Well, I'm on the case. Catch you later.
Take it easy.
Bon, chère madame, vous m'avez fait courir dans tout Seattle en pleine nuit pour aller récupérer des bribes de trucs qui fait en fait que vous me mentez. J'espère que là, elle aura son morceau à cracher. Hein.
What do you want now?
I'm hot on the trail, Miss Verona, even if it is twisty. Well, they remember you at the Glacier Hotel.
I think they watered down their drinks.
Well, that may be, but like I said, they remember you. And because they remember you, they won't be letting you back in. I'd avoid the place for a while, maybe change your makeup, your name, or move to a new city. Gossip is a terrible thing. The Dutchman didn't strike me as your kind of place, but I was wrong. You were definitely imbibing there, loudly and copiously.
Wow, we made it to the Dutchman? I must have been out of it. We never go there. Way too sketchy for me and the girls. All that leather and denim, you know?
Much to my shame, I do know. You made it to the hole in the wall.
We did? Oh, guess we did.
Playing pool. They tell me a shady character was observing you from the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. Real sour face, that one. I told him where to stick it.
I imagine that you did. Oh, you certainly made an impression at the Macomb bar.
Oh my God, we got in? I'm sure it was amazing.
You could say that. You threw up on the bouncer. You're blacklisted.
Damn it.
I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
Does the name Ravenna mean anything to you?
What? No, it doesn't. Not anymore. And I'll thank you to keep your suspicions to yourself.
It's my job to have suspicions, and you asked for my help.
It doesn't matter. Just keep your nose out of it. I don't need your help. Not anymore.
Something told me she wasn't going to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant I'd hit dead end on the case.
Bon, je pense que ça va être le moment d'utiliser des petits trucs pour tripatouiller dans son cerveau.
I didn't see the need. I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move.
Apologies.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
I'm trying to catch a killer here. Bear it in mind and throw me a bone.
So do you think the threat is real?
I have no doubt. This killer is real and could strike at any moment. Granted, it's a mite less likely here in PDHQ, though it is still a possibility. But hey, we won't charge you rent.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you. The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away,
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this Twinny, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that. This'll get complicated. A visit to the Atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. But as for your situation, I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona, as so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the Atrium before it's too late. As soon as I heard Verona's sister worked at the Atrium, I knew I was in for trouble.
Bien, chers amis, je pense qu'on arrive au bout de cette enquête. On a compris donc que ce n'était pas Verona, mais bien sa sœur jumelle qui était en danger pour des raisons qui nous dépassent. Mais en tout cas, ce qui est certain, c'est que ça a un rapport avec le tueur qu'on cherche. Donc il va être obligatoire de rentrer dans ce bar appelé l'Atrium, qui est plus une boîte de nuit d'ailleurs qu'un bar. Et c'est intéressant parce qu'on n'a jamais pénétré jusque-là dans le cadre de notre aventure avec Fire.
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
I said official?
And I said no exceptions. Hat blocking your ears or something? Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
I got the whole album in the can, actually. No bust-ups, no dramas, just laying down some real smooth licks, you know?
I didn't realize you played... Oh. I have to apologize, sir. I have confused you for someone else. I don't believe you're on the list.
I don't suppose you could sneak me in the back? No? Oh, never mind.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
You know what? It was a great session today. I did a personal best and just real amped up, you know? Dopamine, woo!
That's, good to hear, sir, but... I'm sorry, sir. I have made a mistake. I don't believe you're on our list for tonight.
Well, I never wanted to go to your party anyway.
Bon là, clairement, on se débrouille moins bien que la dernière fois. On va essayer vraiment de rentrer dans sa tête sans qu'il se méfie, mais c'est pas forcément évident. Faut trouver vraiment les bonnes lignes de dialogue. Ça, c'est bien, par contre. Ça, j'aime bien. Allez, encore un essai.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh, I intend to. The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near the residence.
It is fascinating to see you here, particularly as this is a private event, and I know you weren't on the list.
Miss Moore, I need to find a girl.
I hear it's possible to find a match online, even for hopeless cases. Miracles do happen.
I just want to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her, and not you.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
There is a killer on the loose, Miss Moore. I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin, I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
I guess I could introduce you. You know, so long as I know Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well. She should be upstairs in the VIP area doing her job. Do not upset my guests.
Oh, I never aim to be an upset, Miss Moore.
No, you never do.
This broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent, and I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear.
Oh,
Ravenna,
oh, oh.
maybe I should get on the trail.
J'ai l'impression que ça sent pas bon pour Ravenna.
Too late. And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
I didn't see the need. I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure? Though it would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now. You're still warm, and the blood isn't even congealed.
Yeah, you must have missed me only by a moment or two. Sorry, I had places to be.
This guy is quiet, strong, and scentless.
Isn't he, though?
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming. He's in and out, set dressing the space.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time, could he maybe use stage blood instead?
Killed right here on the spot, I think.
It does look like it, from my blood and my body temperature. Such a shame. Used to think I was hot, but now... cooling rapidly.
Any other marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out. You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, Detective. Just like the others. A death for a kindred. But I wasn't kindred.
Now, that's something. This is a message to my kind, not yours. So who were you really, Ravenna? Other than Verona's twin? And why did anyone want to kill you?
Look at me, Detective. I'm mortal, sure. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet? Me and Pandora, mortals who are tied to vampires. A message from a hunter.
Maybe so. But why isn't he targeting the kindred direct? And how is he here now, 100 years after his first kills?
I don't know. But you'll catch him for me, won't you?
Well, I'll try, although it won't improve your day.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
Please do, Detective. My sister will be happy, at least. Detective, are you quite well?
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
I'm sorry, my prince. It won't happen again.
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
Good evening, my other prince.
Oh, dear Detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, do circulate first. Business can wait. After all, this is a celebration. I will see you both later. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
What are we celebrating again?
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at our court. It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is considered traditional.
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with the times.
So, you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, Detective, not sisters in mortal terms. Has your sire told you nothing?
Gideon is not the most direct of teachers. He likes me to pursue my own inquiries.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian, as is your sire.
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
A joint enterprise which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Indeed.
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
I help keep the mortals in happy ignorance.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why. But you look uncomfortable, Detective. Have you somewhere else to be?
You know, party and all, I thought I'd check out the snacks.
Oh, what a shame. Do have a good evening, won't you?
Mistress Graham had told me to circulate, so I guessed I should circulate.
Bon, et ben déjà, j'espère que ça va durer un petit peu cette séquence parce que c'est la première fois que on est un petit peu dépaysé dans la tête de notre inspecteur. Et ça, c'est ce que je vous disais, c'est vraiment ce que je cherche. Tiens, mais c'est Fletcher.
Well, well, if it isn't our very own investigator. I suppose they'd call you a dick, but you're hardly private. Am I right?
Hello there, Mr. Fletcher.
Hope you haven't eaten. There'll be some rather keen party favors along shortly. Excellent vintage.
The sisters, the princes, they make quite the impression.
Oh, don't they just? Power, old sport, is a heady pheromone. It makes the delightful delectable and the harlot wholesome. It's a good look for the city. You can't buy charisma, nor even rent it for a night.
How's business? I hear the chink of coins and the clink of bottles.
You know, prohibition's been a boon, an absolute boon. Mortals crave nothing more than forbidden fruit. Rosalind and Lou take their cut, of course, but the coffers are swelling. It's hardly a chore to pay that tax. We have a few rivals to put down. Easily dealt with. People know we have capable hands at the wheel.
Capable hands? There's a history, then.
You must know it, Detective. You lived here before you died, after all. The fire, the city's death and rebirth. I admire someone who has the guts to take direct action, don't you? I'm sure Hector will fill you in. Every lawman should know their city. Just so long as you overlook any whiskey barrels you find in dark places.
This is quite the shindig. Very intimate.
Our royals wanted to keep the guest list exclusive. The deserving and the delicious, as it were. Of course, sometimes we have to make exceptions. Soothsayers, sorcerers, and sleuths. They're useful, to be sure, but they lower the tone. Don't you agree? Oh, do forgive me. I completely forgot who I was talking to for a moment there. What must you think of me?
I'll leave you to it.
Have a drink, Detective. Let your hair down.
Ah ouais, j'avais pas remarqué tout de suite, mais la soirée est très très spéciale, effectivement.
Sheriff, good to see you. Enjoying the party?
Yeah, having a whale of a time. You just missed me doing the Charleston. Listen up. Court soirees ain't about cake and cookies. Everyone has a role to play. A foothold to gain or a score to settle. But you and me, it's our job to stop trouble before it happens. No one's above that, no matter who they are. Got it? So, do a few rounds, bump gums, get to know them all a little better. Forewarned is forearmed. You never know who you'll face tomorrow.
Who are these people? What are their lines? Who should I suck up to? Who should I avoid? What makes them all tick?
Hey, bloodsuckers are bloodsuckers. But we all share a secret, so we stick together. Lou calls it a family. The sisters and all their messed up cousins. And it's a family business. The court runs on money as much as blood. Mortals will pay a pretty penny for any vice, and more if it's outlawed. Fletcher runs the booze. Under Lou's wing, he's got free reign. Your old man Gideon handles the gambling. And Lou herself's been the Madam of Seattle for decades. Rosalind's the schemer. She's got Isaac, who has an ear in every alleyway. And she took in the Tremere girl to keep one foot in the arcane and one in the latest science. And you just make sure it all goes off without mortals catching on. Both the princes thought Gideon had it right, getting someone in the PD.
Fletcher spoke about the Great Fire. Said it was more than a pot of glue on a stove. So what happened?
Before your time and mine, but the way I hear it, the old prince got caught up in some antediluvian cult. Wanted to break our chains, raise up the modern vampire, treat the mortals as cattle, drive a truck through the traditions. Lou and Rosalind, they understood that if you keep your stock sweet, you'll get more milk out of them, right? Burned out the cult wholesale. Their sire along with it. That's how I read it at any rate. I would not raise it with the sisters.
Ok, ça je pense que c'est un élément de lore intéressant. Et je suis sûr que ça a un rapport avec nous.
Anything I should know?
Yeah, I got something. The cigarette girl killer. Knew the whole Cross and Rebar thing was familiar. Now don't go spreading this around. We don't want to start a panic. But doesn't this sound to you like the work of Santiago?
Who?
Ah, come on, Fabian. He hit the mortal front pages down in Frisco. Serial killer? Or hunter, depending on where you stand? Ask Isaac, the Nosferatu. He'll fill you in.
So, another year, huh?
What do I care? What am I gonna do, huh? Find a pretty dame to kiss at midnight? Make a resolution to drink less and go to church? Counting off the years when you're immortal. What's the point? It's just a number.
I'll be back.
Tread carefully.
Good evening to you both.
How are you finding the party, my boy? They haven't kicked you out, which I guess is a good sign. You know Sophia, of course.
We've not actually met. I don't want to intrude.
Oh, please do. Fabian, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined. He has told me so much. I mean, not that we talk behind your back or anything. Well, we do. But it's all good things.
Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. That puzzle you sent, an excellent recommendation.
I passed an entire night on it. Absolutely devilish.
Wasn't it just? It was id as a two-letter word that baffled me.
Yes, completely threw off my cipher. If you find any more like that, you must let me know.
So how are things, oh sire of mine?
Same old, same old. They saunter in so full of hope and lose it at the table.
You did pick up on that fascinating man the other day. The one with the numbers?
That's right. The numbers man. I could tell he was working an angle. Fidgety fingers, you know? I went over, asked him very politely, and those beans came spilling out. He's some sort of math whiz, brain full of digits, flapping around like butterflies. So we broke a few of his actual digits and threw him out on his rear. You'd have liked him, I'm sure.
Is there anything I should, be aware of?
Actually, now you mention it, yes, a little morsel for you. Our friend Hector. I noticed some tension around the way he's holding his jaw. He's hiding something. A little push, and I could read enough to tell it was about a girl. I've never known him to spend time on romance. Interesting, don't you think?
Are all Camarilla princes like ours?
Terrifying, gorgeous, power-hungry tyrants, you mean? For the most part, yes. We could do a lot worse than our girls, I suppose, but truly, all I hear of princes follows the pattern. You have to remember, my boy, we are all sharks in human clothing.
It is also short-sighted. I'm not criticizing them, of course. I would never. I think our community would be better served if we spent a little more time researching all these emerging technologies that humans are coming up with, so we can protect ourselves. And a little less time,
Posing in ballrooms? Very true, my dear. Disappointing, but not surprising.
I was joining with Fletcher, and, well, to be frank, he doesn't think much of either of you.
My dear boy, we may all be bloodsuckers, but Fletcher is a leech. He doesn't value you unless he can ride around on your shoulders like the parasite he is.
Gideon's insightful nature makes some kindred uncomfortable.
And Sophia's razor-sharp intellect makes us all feel like dullards.
I think maybe my tendency to put both feet in my mouth is what annoys them.
Oh, I hear ya. I'm always giving myself a swift kick in the teeth.
What are you working on, Sophia?
I just like to keep my head down. Try and be useful where I can.
Don't be so modest. Oh, you must tell Fabian about the wireless.
The wireless, yes. Imagine, we listened to an orchestra concert.
All the way from New York. Sophia has built a set from parts. Oh, it sounds like scratching in a box to me, but...
The potential to communicate instantly between cities, not shackled to the telegraph.
But then the risk. One mortal with a little equipment in their garage and our secrets are blasting out across the ether.
Well, that's the most alarming thing I've heard in a long time.
Exactly. Completely terrifying.
Good speaking to both of you.
A pleasure.
Yes, of course, of course.
Cette séquence, elle est vraiment sympa, les amis. Et du coup, ça fait plaisir de voir des vampires qu'on voit dans l'ère moderne, en 1920, avec un autre style, etc. Donc ça, c'est vraiment pas mal. J'avoue que j'aime bien.
Evening. You're Isaac, right? Pleasant night.
Oh, am I in your place? My apologies, please. Pardon me.
No, not at all. It was you I wanted to talk to.
Why?
I'm surprised to see you here. I heard you don't get out much.
Yes.
You don't strike me as the type of fella who lives it up at the weekend. You enjoy these parties?
No.
Might I ask what brings you here?
The princes asked me to come, so I came. I am their secret keeper. I observe, I learn, I research, I remember. They find it useful to have me on hand. Kindred of my clan are not well suited to such events, but I will step into the light when requested.
I get it. No one wants to outshine the hosts.
Indeed.
I don't think we've ever met, though I've heard of you.
I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian bloodlines sired by Gideon Hall. A dog who will never let go of a bone. They call you only Fabian, but your full name is...
Whoa there! Let a man keep a little of his mystique, won't you?
Very well. You are Fabian, and I am Isaac.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I gotta say, I do find the Nosferatu an interesting riddle. Would you be open to a sit-down some other time so I can pick your brains? I'd like to learn more about your folk, about your role in the Camarilla. I hope that ain't too forward.
Is it forward? I do not know. But I would enjoy sharing knowledge, so long as it is reciprocated.
It seems both our princes are in a fine mood tonight.
Yes, they are in good spirits. Some believe it impossible for two kindred to rule one domain. Indeed, I have found precious few instances of it being attempted before. It is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full power, but our princes seem to be the exception. They have not had a serious disagreement since March 2nd. It was a dinner party. Lou suggested I be forced to sire the beautiful wife of a politician who didn't laugh at her joke. Rosalind thought it crass.
So what do you think of our princes? Just between you and me.
They benefit each other in ways outsiders can't always see. Without both of them, Seattle would be in turmoil. Some find Rosalind cold and distant, but I think she is misunderstood. Not everyone enjoys being the center of attention.
I heard tell of a cult here in Seattle before the fire. You know anything about that?
I believe you refer to the whispers of Sabbat presence in the city. Properly, you should call them a sect, not a cult.
Huh. Sounds a bit, sorta, French.
The forcible dismantling of Camarilla power structures. The destruction of our antediluvian masters, as they see them. The open domination of the vampire over the mortal, free of shackles such as the Mascarade. Loyalty, meritocracy, the rejection of traditional hierarchies.
So what do they sect about, or cult about, or whatever the right word is?
They bind themselves together with rituals using blood sorcery and mixing their vitae to create mass blood bonds. All kinds of dark, unsavory practices.
Scratch that, sounds like Pioneer Square on a Friday night. Hector pointed me in your direction. What can you tell me about Santiago?
The Hunter. Something of a legend. An enterprising mortal who has sent many kindred to their final deaths. New Orleans was one of his hunting grounds not 10 years ago, as was San Francisco in the previous decade. Little is known about the man or woman, save that their killings all feature the cross of St. James, a signature of sorts, hence the name. It is believed that he is a member of the Society of Leopold, one of the deadliest and most ancient factions of hunters of the supernatural. If he is indeed such a zealot, he believes himself to be a literal soldier of Christ.
Jesus.
Yes, that one.
I'll be right back.
Thank you for speaking to me.
I couldn't keep Lou waiting all night. Time to head up to face her.
Mistress Lou, you had something you wanted to discuss.
Ah, yes. The future, Detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you to look into something for us.
What do you want me to look into, Mistress Lou? Just give me the facts.
You're aware of our recent troubles in the liquor market? Has Fletcher said anything to you?
He mentioned something in passing about rivals.
We are about to expand, but are suffering from a small roadblock, Detective. A roadblock I put at your door.
Mine?
Your territory, at least. Our Vancouver run has been interrupted, perhaps even redirected, and the rumor says it's someone in law enforcement.
Any names, faces? Any idea who?
Not as of yet. I do have a location and have managed to acquire some photographs. I will have my man Campbell deliver it to your office.
That does sound like a solid start to a case. I won't deny it. Well, this is quite the shindig.
Obviously, it's one of mine. But yoo-hoo, focus, Detective, please. You miss so much if you don't pay proper attention. Now, if we can just... No. No! My sister!
One from the top, both literal and figurative. Our killer was out for the kindred of Seattle, and I had a feeling he was just getting started. Well, rise and shine, Sheriff. About time you clocked in. See what the Prince has lined up for us tonight.
You have nothing to say about your memories?
Well, that was a lineup of faces from 100 years back. Something's pulling them out of my past. Do I trust my own mind? I would not vouch for it. I do think those things happen, but why we're both seeing them and what bearing they have on our case? That is a puzzle I can't answer right now. I guess we should head out.
Bien, chers amis, mais pour nous, ça va être le moment de se laisser là, après cette nuit mouvementée et cette petite virée dans les années 1920, après une nouvelle petite enquête de Fabien. J'aime beaucoup cette section, hein, et je vous avoue que j'ai vraiment beaucoup apprécié l'ensemble du détail, le fait de pouvoir dialoguer avec les personnages, etc. Voilà, là on était vraiment dans ce que j'attends de ce jeu, et on était complètement immergé dans les intrigues de la ville depuis au moins un siècle, etc. Et c'était vraiment cool. Donc j'espère que ça va rester de cette qualité, et j'espère même qu'on aura encore moult détails pour que les choses se compliquent encore, et qu'on va rencontrer d'autres personnages chapintiques. On parlera du sabbat, on parlera de toutes les questions sans doute que vous vous posez depuis qu'on a eu ces rêves et ces souvenirs passés de Fabien qui se bousculent dans notre tête. Et bien sûr, on ira aussi enquêter et faire des petites quêtes annexes pour l'ensemble de nos contacts et de nos nouveaux amis dans la camarilla de Seattle, et j'espère que ça vous plaira. Voilà. En attendant, je vous fais des bisous, je vous dis bien sûr à très bientôt, et je vous dis ciao ciao, c'était Bruce Livre, salut.